One of the things you mentioned, Rob, was that you have support groups or men, dads in distress, and you talked about getting men get together online or offline, physically together, and they talk about their issues. And you mentioned like they have a stone that's passed and they have the right to talk and so forth. Talk to us about those groups, because they're obviously really helpful for men to know that at least somebody else is going through what they're going through. And they're able to coach it and help each other. I think that's fantastic.
Yep. Well, it's normally structured over a 2-hour period, and the first half of it is what we call a check-in, where that stone that you mentioned is passed around the group, and that gives you talking rights. Theoretically, nobody should interrupt until you've had your say. So that everybody has a chance to have their say, and then we generally break for a quick coffee. And then the second half is what we call a campfire, where the facilitator, i.e. the group moderator, picks up on some common element that could well be AVOs, it could be communication, it could be stress and trauma. And then the campfire is a discussion about that particular topic, or in some cases, the discussion from the first half keeps on rolling into the second half because there's so much to say in the check-in phase. But we always finish with a check-out, which is basically how they're feeling now. And I always try and get the dads to try and think about what they're going to do in the next week to make their situation a little better. So it's about thinking about what you're going to do, not just keeping wallowing in the same.
Rob, speak to the guys listening right now, because there will be guys listening who are going through some of the stuff that we've been talking through, right? And now they've heard that there's an opportunity for a group or to get together with other guys. That doesn't necessarily appeal straight up. And let's be honest, sometimes for guys, it is the last thing we want to do is get together with other blokes and talk about some of the stuff we're going through. So I suppose just some thoughts and encouragement to the guys listening, if they are in that space. Why should they, or why would they consider joining a group like this? What's ultimately the benefit? We know the benefit, but to get them over the hurdle to go, this is actually really good for you, you should consider this.
Yeah, I agree. One of the big barriers is anxiety, and guys build up an anxiety that it's going to be an uncomfortable scenario or situation.